Hi everyone, welcome to my monthly favorites for the short month of February. So I have quite a few items here, so I'm gonna get through them really quickly. So the first thing I want to talk about is my favorite YouTube channel, which is This Old Dress, and I actually found out about her through her blog. For some reason I was following her blog and she used to update it all the time, and because of her I found out about Close Encounters. She was like, this is the best kept secret on YouTube, and at the time Close Encounters only had like I think 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, so I kept reading her blog. She has such amazing content. I think she's from Canada, but she lives in China right now. I think she's like teaching or something like that. But she talks about style and, you know, fashion DIYs. So for me, that's a lot of inspiration, so that's why I like her channel so much. So please pause this video and then check her out. It's This Old Dress on YouTube, and I'll have her link down below. And just click on her, subscribe, and watch all her videos because she's amazing. For an album of the month, this is not actually an album that I've been listening to just this month. I've been listening to it for quite some time now. I actually got this record from Nick. We did this swap thing and he gave me this record, and it's Bill Withers' As I Am. And I've been listening to this on Spotify for quite some time, and then I finally got it on vinyl. And in any case, I love this album because there's so many amazing hits. I mean, he's pretty self-explanatory. He has like so many hits like Ain't No Sunshine, Grandma's Hands. A lot of like hip-hop and R&B artists will sample his songs too, just like Marvin Gaye. There's so many good songs on this album, but my favorite song is gonna have to be Better Off Dead. It's the last song. I heard the song in a bar maybe like a year ago, and I remember thinking it's very desperate, and at first the lyrics weren't very, the lyrics were very heavy, but the voice wasn't very honest, and I knew it was Bill Withers right away. And I was just like, well, there's no heart in it. And then when you get more into it, and then the chorus comes around, and then he starts singing some more, and he talks about how he kind of screwed up his life, basically. And it just gets better and better. So definitely check out that song. I'll link it down below. But this entire album, there's so many hits that you kind of have to just love the entire album on its own. So yeah, Bill Withers, Just As I Am. Definitely check out this album if you have Spotify. Okay, so back when I was working at Band of Outsiders, on the first day of work, I carried in my lunch. And before the first day of my work, my boss was like, oh yeah, there's not a lot of places to eat around this area, so you kind of have to pack your own lunch. Basically, on the first day of work, I carried in a Tiffin carrier, which is something like this, but mine was more square, and it was from the World Market. So I parked my car in the parking lot, and I started walking into work with a tote bag, and this thing right here is just hanging off. And then I run into my boss, and he's like, what the heck? And he looks at that, and then he's like, is that a, and I was like immediately embarrassed because my previous job I used to bring it in and people would make fun of it all the time, but I thought it was the coolest thing. And immediately he was like, what? And then I was like, this is an Indian Tiffin carrier. It's like a lunchbox basically, and it's really cool because this and that. And he's like, no way. He turns over and it's strapped to his backpack. He has one too. And it's actually this exact one. The cool thing about this one is that it separates completely. So this part separates from the bottom and from the base itself. So you don't really get anything sticking together, or you can actually take it apart to wash it too, which is nice. So everything comes apart and it's cool. It's just the perfect thing to carry your lunch in because it's the perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small. And I usually just put like a rice dish or like whatever ricey, carby thing on the bottom, and like meat or vegetables up top. It's like a grown-up version of a bento box, so it's nice. And the really cool thing is that if you have a toaster oven at your work, you can actually shove this into your toaster oven and just kind of toast everything up, and it works so well. So when I first started out on YouTube, I was wearing a utility jacket like every single day, and that's just like a green military inspired like utility jacket, anorak, whatever. I had like a whole set of them, like a ton of them, and I would just wear them in rotation every single day for like 2-3 years, and then eventually I got completely over it. So I decided to start wearing them again, and this one's from A.P.C. I absolutely love it because there's a ton of pockets. There's 2 breast pockets, so I put my ID and wallet and everything in one side, like hair ties, clips, and whatever. On the other side, my keys, my phone, my wallet, everything. So everything is carried inside this jacket, and I've been wearing it I think for 2 weeks straight now. I don't know, I just feel like a utility jacket is very me. I'm not a leather jacket person, although I just got one recently. I just don't feel 100% comfortable in it. I started trying to wear denim jackets more, but then once again I don't really feel 100% comfortable in it. Just those 2 jackets, they're just so badass that I just don't feel like myself wearing them. So a utility jacket's totally me because it's just like a Lindsay Weir jacket. It's just very practical. So my friend Jeannie gave me this lip and cheek stain a little while ago, and she got this from the general store in Venice, and it smells amazing. It's like totally natural, and it's from this company called Fat in the Moon, and it's the lip and cheek stain. And it's made of like beetroot and like infused sunflower oil and rose geranium, essential oil, beeswax. And it just smells so freaking good. It's made locally, and there's only like 4 or 5 ingredients in here. This is what it looks like. It's just like a plummy color. It's perfect for every day, and I always keep this in the pocket of my utility jacket because I've been using it so much. And I absolutely love it. I wish that everyone could smell it because it smells so damn amazing. So as I've said in my last general favorites video, I've been trying to take care of my hair lately, trying to grow it out, trying to get less frizzy because it's been a frizzy mess. So I was using the It's a 10 keratin, but the thing is I used so much of that, I kind of just like overwhelmed my hair with that the product ran out super fast, and it's pretty expensive. So I started using this right here, which is the Healthy Sexy Hair shampoo and conditioner. It smells amazing. It smells super clean. It's not an offensive smell or anything like that. It just smells like, I don't know how to explain it. It smells like my mom's skincare products. So very clean, kind of like unoffensive, almost like lotion smell. And I love it because guys can use it, girls can use it. It's not like a lingering smell. There's soy cocoa and argan oil in it, and it's paraben free. Well, you guys know Big Sexy Hair, so this is Healthy Sexy Hair, and the entire line is amazing. So I've also been using this, which is the Healthy Sexy Hair Soya Want It All 22-in-1. And it's soy, cocoa, and argan oil, and it's a leave-in treatment. And the cool thing is that it's in an aerosol, which some people won't like. I actually have the other version too, which is not an aerosol, and I didn't really like it as much. And the cool thing about this is that there's so much product in it because the aerosol really shoots it out and kind of spreads it out evenly, and I have super thick hair, so I kind of need that. So I just kind of shoot it 1, 2, 1, 2 on the other side, and then kind of just like massage it into my hair. And it totally works because with It's a 10 or with like any other like non-aerosol spray that I use in my hair, I actually have to spray all over and kind of go everywhere. Whereas this, the mist kind of shoots out like evenly all over. So I use a lot less product this way, and it works so well, and it smells just like the shampoo and conditioner. It's not offensive or anything like that, and it's just amazing. Okay, so the last thing I want to share with you guys is probably the most important thing in my book, because I've been wanting to talk about it for the last 6 months, and every single time I sit down to shoot one of these, it just doesn't come up, or I just don't fit it in the video somehow, and it really pisses me off because it's made such a huge difference in my life, and it's the Diva Cup. So I can't show you my Diva Cup because I'm actually using it right now, but basically it's a menstrual cup. So what you do is you insert it and it collects your period blood rather than absorbing it. And I know the subject is so taboo, which is so freaking lame because almost everyone, if not everyone, is gonna get their period or has gotten their period at some point. So it's made such a huge difference to me, so I just thought I'd share it with you guys. And this is the one thing that if I could buy every single one of you guys one of these, I would totally do it because it's just made such a huge difference for me. Because tampons suck. I just don't like the way they feel. I don't like the string hanging out. I hate the fact that you can't flush it down the toilet because you might clog it, and you can't leave it in your trash can because your boyfriend's dog might find it and bring it out in the living room. So it's just torture, and it shouldn't suck that much to be a girl, you know, to like have this every single month. And the reason why I found out about it is because I was flipping through a magazine and I see this picture of this girl who's like just looking up like this, and she looks all happy, and she says, "I love my Diva Cup," and I had no idea what it looked like. I had no idea what it was, so I googled Diva Cup, and all these like videos came up, and I actually watched this one from a girl I'm actually subscribed to. Her name is Equalholic Beauty. She just explains everything so well, and I'm not gonna try and do it, so definitely just watch her video. But I'm just gonna say it's made such a huge difference in my life because whenever I travel now, I don't have to worry about carrying a box of tampons around. My carbon footprint is a lot less because I'm not throwing away a million tampons every single cycle. I don't have to worry about it for 12 hours. I can go an entire day, come back home, and then change it out, clean it out and everything. So I highly recommend it. Please do your research on it if you guys are interested in that type of thing. I really want everyone to try it because it's just so amazing. And I know it grosses a lot of people out because every single person, or almost every single person I've mentioned this to, they're like immediately like grossed out, even women. But in any case, if you're interested in it, please check out the video that I have linked down below and just watch her, hear her out, and just buy it if you really like it or if you're passionate about it as I am. It's made such a huge difference in my life, and I've been using it for like 6 months. So those are my favorites for the month of February. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.